The market creeps higher, but is it a trap? This is Invest with Jacob. Okay, guys, so my apologies for not having a video yesterday. I will also not have one tomorrow. We did have a death in the family this week that will require my time away from the market, and probably a few days over the next coming weeks as well, whenever the services happen to come out. So I do apologize for that. I thank you for your understanding. Now, in our last video, we did talk about the fact that the bulls were pushing up toward our 6,300 target. This is a bull market until proven otherwise, and they do continue to grind back toward the highs. That's exactly what we saw yesterday as the market pushed higher after Fed minutes. And the question is this a trap? I'll get into that in just 1 second, but first, if you're new here, welcome to the show, guys. My name is Jacob Gabbard, and this is Invest with Jacob, where we use Elliott Wave Theory to break down the SP500 and the Nasdaq. I highly encourage you to hit that subscribe button down below so that you can get our daily S&P updates, our trade setups, and our buy alerts. All right, guys, as always, before we jump into the charts, we will take a look at the indicator results. They were good again yesterday. 2 trades, 2 winners. And that's exactly what we're looking for. The feedback continues to be overwhelmingly positive. If you're new here, we'll show it to you now, and we'll jump into the chart and take a look. Okay, guys, so here we are on the 5-minute SPY chart. This is what we use for our day trading portion of our indicator. It's also very, very effective swing trading. We have shown it to you on NVIDIA, Amazon, Bitcoin, and all of the other big stocks. It's absolutely killing them. It understands when the turns are in the market and get you in at the right place. As you can see on the screen, the traders that use it are absolutely loving it. It is spot on. It's helping people understand the market in an easy way. It's forward looking. It's price action based. So it's not about some crossing moving averages or, a very complicated volume profile. It takes a lot of things into account, including some of those I just mentioned, and it makes it all an easy to digest buy and sell signal for you. So all you have to do is follow the signals. It makes it super simple, and it's absolutely killing the market. So on the left here, we have yellow, and that is pre-market. On the right, we have blue, that is post-market. We have to have that on for the indicator to work properly, but we don't trade anything that happens in that area. We only trade the regular trading hours. We also have to have real-time data for the Nasdaq and the ES, and that's because this is a confluence trading tool. It uses price action and price action confluence, meaning it wants to see the Nasdaq, the ES, and the SPY all moving in the same direction because that indicates broader buying or broader selling and indicates a much, much, much more accurate entry for a buy or sell alert. So you do need those things to get it set up. It's as simple as installing the indicator and turning it on. The eyeball here tells you it's on or off. So right now it's on. We turn it off. The buy and sells go away. We turn it back on. The buy and sells come back on the screen. So right before the open, there was a buy signal. We ignore this because it was before the open. They chop it sideways, give us the buy right here. And this was a quick run up small winner. It wasn't a blow you out of the water winner unless you were able to withstand this pullback right here. We were not. We took a small win here and then got stopped out because this bar was up and down very quickly. We took a small win on this one, and that happens. And then right before 10 o'clock at 9:55, we did get a sell, and this was a very nice sell straight down into VWAP, which gave you a really nice trade there as well. So 2 really good trades, 2 winners. We don't trade after 10 o'clock Pacific Standard Time, and this is because the rest of the day tends to be choppy in most cases. You are welcome to do so, but for me, the better trades happen in the morning hours, so we get done trading by 10 o'clock Pacific Standard Time in the morning, 1 o'clock Eastern Standard Time. So after this sell right here goes out, we ignore the rest of these signals, even though this buy was a really good buy signal. So 2 trades, 2 winners, another great day for the indicator. People are loving it. It helps traders truly win at the market. So many people fail at day trading because they don't know when to get in, they don't know when to get out, they don't know when to set stops or how to take profits. This does all of that for you. It's super simple. If you want to get this indicator, guys, it comes with a 30-day money-back guarantee. There's a link down in the description. Click that link. It'll take you right over to the web page. Once you're there, check out our Trading View indicator page. It's $59 a month. We have trader after trader tell us this pays for it in one trade. We've had people with the yearly plan say this paid for itself in my first trade for the entire year. That's an incredible value, guys. Again, you get the 30-day money-back guarantee. It's because I know it's going to help you beat the market, and you're going to love it, and you won't need to exercise this. But if you don't like it, simply shoot me an email, and I will give you your money back inside the first 30 days. If you scroll down a little further, you'll see that people are just absolutely loving this thing. It is killing the market, and it is helping people truly understand when and where to get in and out. It makes it super simple. I want you to be a part of it, so check it out. Now, let's jump into the charts and take a look. Okay, guys, so here we are on the 1 hour futures chart for the S&P 500. And as we've been talking about for a while, we had the start of an impulsive move up, but then they came back and broke the pivot. When that happens, it becomes a diagonal type move and or a failure to the downside. Obviously, this is going to look more like the diagonal move as is. They are pushing back toward the highs here. We would expect wave 3 to top out in this 6170, 6180 region. So we'd be looking for the market to be 1, 2, A of 3, B of 3, C of 3 into this area. And then you get 4. And then you would look for A, B, C of 5 into the 6250 to 6300 area. That is where they are pointing. And what we do have building is daily and weekly squeezes. So we are in a range that has been going since November into December. They set the range there, and since December about 8th, so about 2.5, 3 months, we've been in this range. And with weekly squeezes building, when they break the range, whether it's on the top side or the bottom side, that will be a very strong move. And as of right now, it does appear it wants to be the top side, which would be around the 6180 area, pushing up 120 to 200 points into 6300 plus, where we'd look for the market to potentially turn down from there. Now, if it's going to break down to the low side, this is going to turn into a breakout trap. So the SPY did make a new all-time high, as did the SPX. The ES did not. So we could see this try to spike up, be a failed breakout, and then be a really nasty breakdown. That would be the start of a move down that would likely be impulsive in a C wave and likely point toward 5,900 to 5,700, just depending on what kind of structure we get, where it breaks down from, and how the overall market looks. So we can't know exactly where that's going to head until we see a breakdown structure, which we have not seen. And do remember, this is a bull market until proven otherwise. So many people want to send comments and emails and tell me that just because the market went down 1% on one day that the bull market's over, or 2% on one day, or even 3% on one day, like it did that back around Christmas. That doesn't mean the bull market's over. When support breaks is when the bull market is over, and it has not even come close to breaking yet. So the overall market is a bull market until proven otherwise, so we do give the bulls the benefit of the doubt. However, a break down below this 6119 area does point us to 6060, and a break of that area can lead to a much, much bigger breakdown. Over on the Nasdaq, so as we've been saying for some time, if you are bearish, the Nasdaq is a problem because it has a very bullish setup. You have your A and B. Remember, we are in diagonals. This is why we're dealing in ABC structures right now. And then you have a nice wave 1, very deep wave 2. That's the big issue with the Nasdaq, is this wave 2 is very deep, but your impulsive structure is still going here. They've pushed up almost to the 1236, but they are over the 1.0. So it's super simple on the Nasdaq. As long as they stay above 21,674, this market is bullish to 23,000 plus. If they break down below 21,674, then we are going to either look at a diagonal structure or a bigger breakdown. In my estimation, if that happens, it would likely be the diagonal structure where we still get one more high up toward that 23,000 area. But again, a breakdown of that 60-60 level on ES would likely lead to a breakdown of this 21.4 level, which would also be a indicator that we're going to head back down into this area in a much bigger breakdown. So your key level on the Nasdaq to the downside is 21,674. If they break that, they don't have to hold 21,400, but they sure would like to if they want this to be a diagonal that continues to the upside. So overall, right now, bulls are in control of this market until proven otherwise. We do have weekly and daily squeezes, and if they break out above this range, it should be pretty strong. If they break down, it will be equally as strong, but it has to really break some support for me to get on board with that. Guys, if you love the information that I put out in these videos and you want real-time market updates from me, you need to check out investwithjacob.com. There's a link down in the description. Go ahead and click that link, and it'll take you right over to our webpage. Once you're there, check out our membership plans area. We have 2 incredible monthly plans that both come with a 7-day free trial. Because I want you to get in there, make sure you love it, and make sure it's for you before you ever spend a penny. You can cancel at any time. You literally have nothing to lose by checking us out. We also have our educational material. We have our Elliott Wave 4 beginners course as well as our advanced Elliott Wave course. The advanced course especially is going over exactly what we're dealing with right now, which is these overlapping diagonal structures, how to understand them, what their targets are, how to know where the key levels are. In this course, we go through all of the more complex patterns that you see in the market that are very confusing when you see the market spike down and then rip back up or rip up and spike down. All of that's covered in here. We have your advanced fib levels, your diagonals, your double and triple threes, flats, triangles, and then trading Elliott Wave is the most important module in here. Understanding setups, how to use them, and understand them. This is what makes Elliott Wave so powerful. We always have an up and a down pattern, but the actual trading of those patterns relies on setups, and this teaches you all about that. We also go over your 401k strategy and how to maximize that so that you are not taking on the losses and maximizing your gains. And this entire module is worth the price of the course. So check it out. The advanced course is awesome. You can see our traders are loving it. But if you're just getting started or this isn't for you, we have our Elliott Wave 4 beginners course. And this course is helping real traders make real money and finally understand the market in a way that makes sense. Last week, you had CPI that was hot. You had PPI, it was hot, came in higher than expected. You had Trump yelling tariffs, tariffs, tariffs. And the market continued to go up in the face of that negative news. This is because the news doesn't matter. Elliott knew this long ago. He knew that key levels mattered. He knew how to find these key levels, and he knew what happened when they held and what happened when they broke. And that is a huge advantage over the rest of the market. This course is 25 videos where we go through 3 parts. We give you your introduction to Elliott Wave Theory, because if you're doing a beginner's course, we got to introduce you to it, show you how it works, get your mindset right. Use the KISS method, all that kind of good stuff. Then we get your chart set up right. We get all the tools you need, show you how to use them and why we use them. And then we go through the Elliott Wave for beginners area. We go through all of the waves, the theory of alternation, the corrective depth theory, the pivot, everything you need to know to make sense of an irrational market. Now, the cool thing about these courses is, if you want to get them both at a discount, we have our bundle pack where you can get $37 off by buying them both at once. However, if you want to get them for free, simply join one of our monthly rooms, as they are included in these prices. In our first room, the Invest with Jacob room, you get all of my real-time market updates, all of my buy and sell alerts, all of your Elliott Wave questions answered, a midday video that lasts about an hour where I go through all of the charts you want to see, gold, Bitcoin, the Mag 7, whatever chart you bring up. Today we looked at a stock that was like $6. I forget what it was, but any chart you want to see, we'll go through it, go through the key levels, and make sure you're happy with what you're looking for. That call alone is worth the price of the room. But on top of that, you get the Elliott Wave 4 beginners course. You get the advanced Elliott Wave course. We trade the SPY and the QQQ, and we swing in day trades, so we do trade quite often in that room. Now, if you are looking for futures trading, individual stocks, income trading, and advanced training, you need to check out PT's throne room. In there, you get everything you get in the Invest with Jacob room, as well as individual stocks, his income trading method that's killing the market, futures trading, and his reduced risk binary method that absolutely crushes it. It gets you in at a cheap price and gets you big multiples on your money, and it's how he structures that trade that's so unique, something you really have to see to understand, and that's another reason we give you that 7-day free trial. He also started a challenge account where he put $4,000 into an account trading mini ES futures, showing you how to build a small account into a large retirement or savings account. Guys, we would love to have you in these rooms, to have the indicator, to be part of our team so we can all make money together. All right, our key takeaways for today. On the ES, we are reaching a potential wave 3 topping area, 61.72 to 80. We would kind of look for that area to be the top. In that case, and we see a rejection, 60.60 would be our target to the downside for wave 4. Then we'd look for 5 back up to the 6,300 plus area. I will put in the caveat. If they break directly out over 61.80 with those weekly squeezes, we could see a direct move to 6,300 pretty quickly. And that move will surprise some people at the strength of it based on the squeeze setup that we have. If they do break below 60.60, that opens the door to a much bigger breakdown. The bulls must hold 6,000 to keep this initial bullish push alive. Below that, and we likely see 5,900 to 5,700, just depending on the structure. Over on the Nasdaq, we have a impulsive move to the upside still playing out. As long as the bulls are able to hold 21,674, we do have bullish behavior up to 23,000 plus. Below that, and they really want to hold this 21,400 area. Below that, and things can open up to the downside into the 19,000 area. Guys, for me, it's going to be the weekend. I have to step out. I do apologize. due to family emergencies, go be with your family. Go have a drink. You don't know what's going to happen tomorrow. It's really important. At least call them and tell them you love them. And I will talk to you next week.